Hi folks, so I'm on vacation, but we still have a video for sure, and it will be a bit ad hoc. Yeah, Turkey is amazing country, and all of you know it's quite nice place. And you should try the Turkish coffee and Turkish tea for sure. Today we'll talk about the self-sovereign thing, but you know, you already know about the smart contracts on Ethereum and all of the things, and the concept that all the information in the blockchain is the public blockchain. But you know, I'm talking for a long period of time about the self-sovereign identity, about the privacy preserving apps, and finally I found something in an ecosystem of Bitcoin that actually make the concept of the smart contract privacy preserving. So the RGB contracts made by Dr. Orlovsky, Max Orlovsky, they really made a really cool thing. It's still on development, but it's really occupying my mind on the vacation. That you don't need to publish the contract publicly on the blockchain to make it end-to-end verifiable. Instead, you could keep the state locally, and if you have the contract with some other people, you could share the state and have the algorithm that guarantee that the state on the different sites will be the same. So for global consensus, you don't need the global network. You need the consensus between all the players that involved in a contract. So it's combined the idea of the local state and some cryptography called one-time seals. One-time seals is the extension. So let's say it's the open timestamps on steroids. So if you want to know more about one-time use seals, you could read my articles about the RGBs, or you could read the original paper about the RGB contracts. They explain in a deep sense how they work. Actually, the RGB contracts itself, they have the RGB library that is the masterpiece written on the Rust. They have a couple of SDKs, so the standard's still on development, but you could play with it. I really recommend to take a look to the RGB contracts as a post-blockchain, because actually they don't need the blockchain. They use the Bitcoin or Lightning networks as witnesses of the changes of the state in a contract, but they really separate the operations, the state, the shared state, the own state, and all other things, and it's quite interesting. So I deeply recommend to take a look to this post-blockchain future and study the architecture and try to play with it, because I really believe that it will be the big thing that will combine some best concept of the self-sovereign identity and the best principles of the smart contracts in the future. So choose, I will enjoy my vacation further.